Yes, now we're talking. We've made rotating onion.
Follow like a satellite, your mirror in the dead of night, in silence.
Hello there, how's it going? I thought I'd try something different this time. I'm trying to draw a music video in CSS. This is supposed to be the Earth, but it's gone terribly wrong. But as you can see around the edges, it sort of reminded me of solar flares if it was yellow. So I thought I could change this into the sun. I was going to go through how to do that. I've got this sort of basic index as a start. I've put some stars in the background and a div to wrap it all in, and my link to my portfolio. So we want the sun in there. Just some elements to make these rotated circles. 6, 24 I used for that. So let's get this stars and copy that. Call it sun. Delete all the content. Compile all that. I use Koala to compile. Open the folder. Upper level. Drag that into Koala. Drag the sun into there. My signature has white. We need to define white. And then while we're here, we'll do black up. And I appear to need red as well for the stars in the background. If we put them all as variables, then we can change them all later. The colours can be more interesting. So that's that. Now it should be compiling. The compiled file's here. Then we go back to index and we can drag in compiled CSS, do all that. And also we give it a title. We'll call it CSS sun. Start off with the HTML and give it a font size, 1 view width or something like that. And then body, we want to get rid of this silly margin that it always come with. We've got a black background. It's going to be very exciting to have a look at. There we go. Transform style, preserve 3D, and perspective 100 rem. And rem will always look at the font size because it's the root. So it will make everything responsive because we've got it set to the view width. We've got a wildcard and a wildcard for the after, a wildcard for before. No idea why I did after, before. We'll have content position absolute left 0, top 0, box sizing border box. Preserve the 3D as 2, sun 70, I think I said on that. Square, because sun's always square, don't you know? Not square, also known as round. Border 1px solid red. Margin auto, we make this display flex. Align items center, justify content center, width 70 rem square 2. There we go, now it's working. So now it's in the middle. I think the whole thing's a bit big though, to be honest, so let's change this down a bit. 60 rem, 60 rem. That's nice, huh? So let's put the spinny bits in, and they need to be the same as this really, and for the sun, and then just bungle that in there from 1 through 24, because we had 24 U's. Transform, rotate Y, I think, because it always seems to be the wrong way around, and I've never worked out why. That's why it's called rotate Y. That times 1 degree nth of type, hashtag squiggly brackets $I. There we go, made the opera logo. Make these caps a bit bigger, add some randomness to it. I plus random 20. I think this should be one sum times by the other sum. Does that work? Let's find out. Let's make this spin around now. Animation, spin, 10 seconds, keyframes, spin, transform, rotate Y 360 degrees. Yeah. Random 20 isn't enough. Yes, now we're talking. We've made rotating onion. Perfect. Also, randomize the other direction, which could be X. Yeah, now we've got a ball of wool. Some box shadow. 1 rem, 0, 3 rem. There we go, we've got solar flares. Now we get rid of the red. So the best way to do this is to stick something in front of it, I think. So we put an after. And the sun, the same as the other bits, isn't it? Like that. Background white. Come into here and put like something called spin. Add spin to this list of things the same. Put this in the spinner.
A few moments later.
Just disappeared for a second to get the stars working, and now they're working again. I think we need some actual colour to it, don't we? This colour here will make that the white. The darker bit, yeah, let's lodge that in there. These bits, the sun colour, and the background on this bit can be a radial gradient, something like that. Will affect back. So we need to bring that in. This thing needs to be in front of the other thing. Translate 3D. I always use translate 3D so I can mess around with all the values, even though it'd probably be just as good to translate the Z here. So I'm going to do half of the circle width forwards. And now we need to scale it 0.5, it's small, so let's do this in browser so we can mess around with the numbers a lot. 7. 7! Oh, 7's almost perfect. Say 7.5 is perfect. I want to blur this a bit, so filter, blur, 1 rem. So that means this is too big now. That's slightly better. Let's swap these around. Uh oh. Double dollar. Oh, that's better. But it's about 7.4. No, I mean, you know what I mean. There we go. I think that'll do, right? That looks like the sun to me. I think we've done it. So thank you very much. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.